We are fresh off the two most exciting games of our young Railriders history as we defeated Arkansas State with a late field goal in the fourth quarter, and then in defensive dominance, we were able to take down Southern Mississippi 38-14, and this pick six is the one that really sealed the deal in the fourth. And guys, with these two wins, we've given ourselves a bit of a chance to win our division here in the Sun Belt West. I mean, we own the tiebreaker over Arkansas State. We own the tiebreaker over Southern Mississippi. If Arkansas State loses another game and we find a way to win out here in the Sun Belt, we have a real chance of taking the division. We've got to take on South Alabama, Troy, Georgia Southern, and Louisiana, and we will start the day in South Alabama. They are led by senior running back Kentrell Bullock. He is an 87 overall. He's got a bit of power, a bit of speed, and the ability to make people miss. He's a little bit of a do-it-all running back for this Jaguars team. But we're not going to see him first. We are going to see Don Bridges lead out this offense. Don Bridges starting to have a little bit more of a respectable season. I mean, he still has more interceptions and touchdowns. You don't really love to see that, but the numbers getting closer together. First play of the day is a handoff to Miles Knight, and Knight's able to pick up a gain of 3 as Blake Sutton goes down with injury. 2nd and 7, Strickland into the game now. He takes the handoff and picks up 5. It's a rainy day here in South Alabama. We're going to see a lot of the ground game in this one as there's Knight again for a gain of 12. 1st and 10, I believe that's Jeremy Walls in motion. The pass goes out to Walls. He's got a blocker in front. He picks up a quick gain of 8. Liking the rhythm from this offense so in these first few plays here. There's another handoff for Knight, and Knight follows his blockers and picks up a first down. Frisco is across midfield. It's a good rhythm so far. Run and quick pass. Run and quick pass. Here's a speed option to the outside, and that's the first negative play of the day. We'll make it 3rd down and 11. Bridges back to pass again. Looking underneath, he's got his man open. That's Jeremy Walls. His second grab of the day already goes for another first down. 1st and 10 from the 22. Bridges under pressure and sacked. Tyler Carter got back there to make it 2nd and 18. Here's a jet pass now for Jewel Vaughn. Vaughn not able to find any room as Frisco loses 10 yards on the last 2 plays alone. It's 3rd and 20. Pass deep up the middle, and he had a chance there for Stan Fletcher. And instead, we will send out the field goal team. This kick is up, and it's just short. So after that extremely promising drive, we end with 0 points as here comes Kentrell Bullock. Having themselves a pretty good season so far, averaging almost 5 yards a carry. And the first play of the day here goes to Bullock, and he finds nothing. Loses 2 yards on first down. That makes it 2nd and 12. Back to pass, that's Bishop Davenport. He goes to the outside. Ball is caught for a first down and more. That was Micah Woods. 1st and 10 from the 45. Davenport hands off to Bullock, and he runs through a defender. Make that 2. And he picks up 10 yards, nearly getting the first down. That's some of that power I talked about with Kentrell Bullock as he lowers the shoulder again to pick up a first down. Up to 2nd down now. Here's a quick one to the outside. That ball is caught and able to fight forward for a gain of 3. That's Devin Voisin. I think that's how you say his name. 3rd down and 7 now. Davenport back to pass. Floating to the outside. That's knocked away. Good coverage out there by Damian Valentine as Frisco will take back over. First down play here is a handoff for Miles Knight. He goes nowhere and loses 2. I'll make it 2nd down and 12. Fake to Strickland. Bridges under pressure. Rolling to his left. Escapes the defense and tries to flip it out to Asher Hayes. Couldn't get anything on it. Just like that, it's 3rd and 12. Bridges back to pass once again. Can't find anyone open. He's sacked for the 2nd time. Offense is not able to get anything going so far in this first quarter as Davenport rolls to his left. He's able to escape pressure and pick up 6. I'll make it 2nd down. South Alabama already up to the 41-yard line as Davenport fakes, throws over the middle. That ball's caught for the first down and more. That's Devin Voisin once again up to the 20. First and 10 inside the red zone. Fake goes to Bullock, and Davenport under pressure evades the defense and hits Voisin one more time on the outside. I don't understand how Percy Tate didn't get a sack here. He had a free run at the quarterback there. First and goal from the 5. Davenport hands off to Bullock once again. Bullock looking for the edge and thought he was going to get it for a second. Instead, he loses a yard. Second and goal, last play of the first quarter here. Davenport pass underneath is caught. Gain of maybe 2. As we made it to the end of the first quarter with a 0-0 score, but the Jaguars are knocking on the board. Really no offense to go around so far in that first quarter. Frisco has just 30 total yards. Third and goal, Davenport back to pass. He steps up and he drags the defender into the end zone. Percy Tate tried to get there, just couldn't take him down in time. 7-0 Jaguars. We'll see if Frisco is able to keep pace offensively today. They've been playing really good the last few games as this pass goes deep downfield. Knocked away. Second down and 10 now. Bridges fakes, keeping himself. He goes upfield and he picks up 5 or 6 maybe. That's a tough run by your quarterback. Third and 4. Bridges looking underneath. He's got his man. That's Javion Hodges with a catch. First down, Railriders. Up to the 42-yard line. It's another handoff for Miles Knight. He's looking for the edge. He makes a defender miss and picks up 4 more. Miles Knight is special, man. I love watching this guy run the football. Second and 6. Going to go out to Knight one more time. And he's got nowhere to go. Loses 5 yards on the screen. Makes it third down and 11. Bridges forced to pass now. Rolling to his right. Looking for someone open and overthrows Strickland. I don't think he would have got it anyways. Jaguars take back over at the 12. Here's a quick pass underneath. Caught by, don't know who was caught by, Nate Kitchens for a gain of 3. Second and 7, quick pass underneath, and that's going to be a first down and more as Anthony Eager able to take the screen up to the 27. Davenport now under pressure on first down. That's a sack, and that is Deshaun Yates getting in the backfield to make it 2nd and 16. Davenport back to pass again, has someone over the middle. That's Devin Voisin once again. It's another first down. He's got 4 catches for 58 yards early on in this one. Here's a handoff now for Bullock, and he finds a little bit of space, able to push forward for a gain of 5. Third down and 7 now. Davenport back to pass again, has a man, and somehow he makes the catch as he takes a huge hit from Malcolm Burnett. Second and 8, it's another handoff for Bullock, and Bullock able to break off a defender and pick up about 15. There's the best run of the day so far for Kentrell Bullock. First and 10, Davenport back to pass again underneath, has a man open, and he breaks a couple tackles, make that 3, and then drags a defender forward for a gain of 11. Couple plays later, third and 7, Frisco trying to get off the field. Davenport goes up the middle with it and picks up another first down. Second and goal, handoff Bullock. Bullock looking for the edge. He's got it. Touchdown, South Alabama. And they made it look easy on that drive. Every third down, they were just able to convert. We take it to the half with our score 14-0. I believe this is actually our first time being shut out in the entire half of football. Guys, we've got 64 total yards today. That's not going to be good enough. Let's get right back into it. South Alabama starts the third quarter with the ball. Here's a handoff for Kentrell Bullock. And Bullock just I don't know what word. He gets through people. I don't know what word I was looking for. Yeah, this pass is nearly picked off. Would have been a big play if Damian Valentine could have came down with it. It's 3rd and 4. Back to pass Davenport. He's going up the middle again. He's got first down yardage and more. Davenport's done that a good 5 or 6 times now. He just finds the lane in the pass rush and is able to pick up first downs, and this pass is dropped into the hands of Noah Wade. Wade has no one in front of him. Touchdown, Frisco. What just happened? I mean, the tight end here, Nate Kitchens, was wide open on the outside. He just dropped the ball. And it fell right into the hands of Noah Wade. Good reflexes by Wade. as he takes this all the way for another defensive touchdown. Jaguars take back over. This drive starts with a fake and a Davenport run. He goes nowhere. That makes it 2nd down and 10. Looking to set up a screen now. Here's Kentrell Bullock. He outruns Malcolm Burnett. Bullock makes a defender miss. Picks up 12. That's a 1st down for South Alabama. Handoff going to Bullock now. This time he's wrapped up in the backfield. He's going to lose 2. Johnny Terrell makes the play and makes it 2nd and 12. 5 wide now for South Alabama. This pass goes underneath. That's caught by Kitchens. Didn't drop that one. It's actually his 5th grab of the day and makes it 3rd and 5. Davenport rolling to his right, looking to take off once again. It's another 1st down. We just have not been able to contain Bishop Davenport in this one. He's on 3rd and 4 later in the drive. He's taken down for a sack. And they're going to give credit to both Kerry Garland and Percy Tate on that one. South Alabama sends out the field goal team, and he's going to miss this one wide left. Frisco is still in this one. 1st and 10 from the 25. Handoff goes to Miles Knight. He's able to pick up 4. Makes it 2nd down and 6. Not enough Miles Knight so far in this game. This is only his 8th carry as he goes around the outside, hurdles a defender for a 1st down. And the man celebrating that 1st down, he's going to get flagged with a hold. And now it is 3rd down and 15. Bridges back to pass again. Looking to the outside. That ball is dropped, and Don Bridges is down with an injury. This is not good for the Frisco offense. His ability to run the football is a huge part of their success. We'll learn more about him soon, as here's a handoff to Kentrell Bullock, and he's able to pick up 3. Here's a quick update on Bridges. He's got a lower back strain. They're saying he'll return soon, but we'll see how cautious Coach Nicky Price is with him. As here's Bishop Davenport throwing off a defender and able to get back to the line of scrimmage before Olin Fritz takes him down. 3rd and 11. Davenport in the pocket, has time, goes underneath. That's caught by Kitchens. It's a gain of 6. As Frisco will take back over. And we're going to see Bryce Woodard back out on the field. We have not seen Bryce Woodard since game 1 of this season. Let's see what he's got for us. 2nd down and 6. Hands off to Miles Knight. That'll make it 3rd and 8. And I'm almost certain Woodard's going to have to pass here. He drops back and hit as he throws. There was no chance for him on that one. So the Jaguars take back over. From the 39-yard line, here's a pass for Nate Kitchens. That's his 25th catch of the day, I swear, as he's up to the 45. Later on in the drive now, 3rd and 13 from the 23. Davenport all day to throw the football. He's camping back there, and eventually the ball's knocked away. 4th and 13 as South Alabama sends out the field goal team again. This kick is up and just barely sneaks through the upright. Thought maybe they missed another one there. Bryce Woodard still out there with 4 minutes in this game remaining, and Woodard going to keep it himself here. He takes a big hit and picks up 5. That'll bring us to 2nd down. Woodard back to pass again, looking for somebody open. He's got a man. That's Asher Hayes with the catch all the way up to the 35-yard line. And this time it's Miles Knight getting flagged with a hold. This team just can't get out of its own way. Jaguars would take back over. They drive all the way back down the field and make this a 24-7 game. We just couldn't get anything going in this one. Woodard with another chance with the football here. He drops back to pass, looking deep up the middle. That one's picked off. And this offense had absolutely nothing positive in this entire game. I mean, not a single point was scored by the offense in this one. And just to add insult to injury, here's Anthony Eager breaking all the tackles and finding the end zone once again. We weren't 100% done though, as 2 seconds left in this game. Woodard looking deep up the middle. That ball's going to be caught by Javion Hodges, as we're able to find the end zone once on offense. This was actually a nice throw and catch too. But that would be your final score, 31-13. South Alabama dominated in this one. They especially dominated defensively. I mean, we only had 64 yards at the half in this game. We could not get anything going whatsoever. We're going to have 2 games in this one, as we usually do. Guys, if you enjoy this content, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun YouTube jargon, you know, or don't. You don't have to. Of course you don't have to, but like if you did, it'd be kind of cool. Taking a look at some of the stats in this game. Miles Knight actually was running pretty good. We just didn't get it. We didn't get the ball in his hands enough. Javion Hodges, stat padded a little bit with that last catch. And defensively, we really weren't terrible. I mean, the offense of the Jaguars, they only had 14 points up until the 4th quarter. As our championship contender grade drops down to an F once again, and that loss probably takes us out of contention for the Sun Belt West Division. We would need Arkansas State to lose twice, and we would have to win out against, you know, Louisiana, against Troy, against all these teams that are better than us. And speaking of Troy, we are back home in Frisco to take on the Trojans. Don Bridges and the offense start the game with the ball here as Bridges back to pass on 1st down. That ball is caught over the middle by Walls. He's able to pick up 8. Trying out a new jersey combination here. We got the bright red jerseys with the blackout pants. I think it looks really nice. I think everything pops. I think almost every one of our uniforms pops a ton, as this 3rd and 1 run by Don Bridges goes nowhere. And we'll have to see Ra Thomas, the #1 threat on this offense, the wide receiver out of Alabama, leads this team in catches and yards. I believe he actually has the Triple Crown for this team. I could be wrong, though. First play is a handoff that goes for a gain of 2, and we'll skip up to 3rd and 3 now. Pass quickly goes to the outside. That is caught for a 1st down and much more, as I didn't even see who that was. Makes a big play. Man, I'm really very good at commentary sometimes, huh? This pass is over the middle. That's caught by Ra Thomas. He's able to get another 1st down as the Trojans are moving easily on in this drive. Here's a handoff now that goes for a gain of 12. That's Jordan Lovett. And the Trojans all the way up to the 16 now. Here's a quick pass to the outside and just short of the 1st down. Marcus Reed able to make the tackle, and it's 4th and inches. Handoff now to Lovett. He goes up the middle, easily gets the 1st and more, as it is 1st and goal from the 7. Goose Crowder hands off to Lovett one more time. This time he loses 2. 2nd and goal from the 9. Crowder back to pass again, rolling to his right under pressure, ends up throwing it away. 3rd and goal. Can the defense make a stop here? Lovett goes nowhere. It's 4th down, and the Trojans will send out the field goal team. Kick is up, and it's off the right upright. What do college kickers do, ladies and gentlemen? They miss kicks. 2nd drive now. Here's a handoff for Miles Knight. He's got room up the middle. Miles Knight picks up 25 as he just uses that great acceleration, that burst that he has through the hole, and picks up a huge gain. Bridges back to pass now, looking for somebody open, rolling to his left. Bridges launching deep downfield. That ball is caught by Javion Hodges. What a ridiculous play by Bridges and Hodges on this one, as he rolled to his right, back to his left, stepped up, threw the ball as far as he could as he was being hit, and Hodges able to come down with it. 1st and 10 from the 16. Bridges back to pass now. Passes over the left side, caught by Asher Hayes. He picks up 8. 2nd and 2 now from the 8-yard line. Handoff goes to Knight, and Knight able to just slither his way through the backfield and picks up a gain of 5. Up to 3rd and goal now. Here's a quick pass outside for Knight, and he's not going to go anywhere. Loses 3, as it'll bring up 4th and goal. And that's the end of the 1st quarter. A couple games with 0-0 scores after 1 here, as we'll take back over. 4th and goal from the 5. Bridges back to pass, looking to his right side. That's knocked away from Javion Hodges. The score will remain tied at 0. 1st and 10 from the 5. Here's a handoff to Jordan Lovett. He makes a man miss, taken down by Marcus Reed after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4, tight end in motion. Handoff to Lovett once again, and Percy Tate just kind of like morphed onto his body there. As we move forward, it is 2nd down and 11. Quick pass to the outside. That is caught by number 18, Zariah Beeson. He's got room to run all the way up to the 39. As Crowder back to pass again underneath. This one's knocked away from Ra Thomas as that takes us to 3rd and 10. Crowder back to pass again. All day to throw. Outside, he's got a man open who ends up losing 2 yards. And Frisco will take back over once again. Miles Knight back deep to receive this punt. And Knight bouncing to the outside. Miles Knight with room. One man to beat. He gets by the punter. Miles Knight at the 20. Knight at the 10. He's going to go all the way. Miles Knight in the end zone. I believe that's his 2nd punt return touchdown of the year. I could be wrong. No, I'm right. That's his 2nd one. We're going to take another look at it. Knight followed his blockers, bounced to the outside, only had the punter to beat, and you already know Miles Knight was going to get by the punter there all the way to the end zone to put Frisco on top. 7-0 now as the Trojans take back over. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half here as this ball's nearly picked off by Tyree King. That could have been 6 more. Guys, quick math real quick. We scored 3 touchdowns against Southern Mississippi in the last episode. We scored 1 touchdown against South Alabama last game. We also scored 2 defensive touchdowns against Southern Miss and a defensive touchdown in last game and a special teams touchdown in this game. Guys, defense and special teams have scored more points than the offense lately, as here's an interception by Malcolm Burnett. All this talk about how bad the offense is, let's talk about the defense. Malcolm Burnett was actually faked by the play action here, but he's able to get back and make a play on this ball. 1st and 10, Frisco takes back over. Here's a handoff for Spencer Strickland. Nowhere to go, he loses 1. 2nd down and 11. Big drive now for Frisco. Handoff Miles Knight. He's got room up the middle. Another big gain for Knight as he gets up to the 36-yard line. Only 3 carries for Knight. We got to get him the football more often. Here's a quick pass out for Knight. He's got room to run and more. Picks up another 15. There's a flag on the play. It's like it never happened. 1st and 20 now from the 26. Bridges. Back to pass again. Rolling to his right. And Bridges going to try to hit over the middle. That's Walls. Just overthrows him. 2nd down and 20. Bridges back to pass again. Under pressure. Trying to get the ball out to Javion Hodges. And a beautiful drive has suddenly turned into 3rd and 20. And this ball is caught by Jewel Vaughn. Nowhere to go. As the Railriders are going to punt this one back. 1st and 10 is a handoff to Jordan Lovett. Lovett's got nowhere to go. Loses a yard on this one. 2nd 11, all the way backed up to the 5. Now pass over the middle by Crowder. That is called for a 1st down. That is Trey Swartz on the grab. 2nd down and 10 now. Here's a quick pass caught by Ra Thomas. He's able to get the 1st down and pick up about 15. It's Thomas having himself a pretty good first half here. From the 33 now. Crowder under pressure. He's taken down for a sack. That's Kerry Garland. He makes it 2nd down and 12. Crowder back to pass once again. Looking for someone open. No one's going to be there for him. Back-to-back sacks by this Frisco defense. And it's 3rd down and 15. Pass deep over the middle. That's caught. I can't believe we just gave that up, man. 1st and 10 from the 40. Make that back-to-back catches as the Trojans are down to the 5. That's Trey Taylor, and that's his 5th of the day. He's got 83 yards as Goose Crowder gets up to the 1-yard line. And I don't know why I just skipped to halftime. What was I doing when I edited there? Oh, they took a field goal. Why would I edit out the field goal? What am I doing wrong here? I'm doing a lot wrong. That's what we're doing. We're at the halftime with a score of 7-3. I am shocked the Trojans didn't get in the end zone on that last drive there. And I'm also shocked we're winning because it really doesn't feel like we are. This second half starts with the Trojans on offense as Goose throws a pass to the outside. I forgot how to speak there for a second. That's a quick gain of 10 for Zariah Beeson. As the Trojans are up to the 37 now. Here's a quick pass underneath. That's caught by Trey Thomas. And Thomas able to fight forward and pick up another first down. Trey Taylor, not Thomas. Let me correct myself there. Here's a handoff now for Jordan Lovett. He's trying to get to the outside. Nowhere to go. Loses another yard. Hey, that right side of our line has been absolutely destroying the O-line. As here's another pass. Caught again by Trey Taylor. We cannot stop this man. He's catching everything. As here's Thomas up to the 2-yard line. Troy knocking on the door of the end zone. Lovett. Oh, it's a fake to Lovett. And Crowder breaks a tackle. Goose Crowder's in the end zone. And it just looked like the entire defense stopped here. Like they just expected Malcolm Burnett to make this tackle, and they just didn't even pursue the ball carrier after that. 10-7 is your score. 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Handoff goes to the outside for Miles Knight. Knight breaks a tackle. Nice gain, Miles Knight. 5 carries, 72 yards on the day for him. We need to get him the football more often. Frisco and head coach Nikki Price needs to put more emphasis on getting Miles Knight the football. Here's another carry and another first down, 10 more yards. As Knight is up to 82 on just 6 carries. Here's a fake to Strickland now. Bridges keeping himself. He picks up 3. And that'll make it 2nd down and 7. Handoff goes to Strickland. Picks up 3 more. That'll make it a manageable 3rd and 4. And on 3rd down, Bridges will hand off to Knight. And Knight's got nowhere to go. He loses a yard. It's 4th and 5. Offense stays on the field. Bridges back to pass. Under pressure. Tried to hit Asher Hayes. Couldn't get anything on the throw. Trojans take back over. Here's a quick pass to the outside. That's caught by Trey Taylor. This time we're able to corral him after a gain of just 3. 3rd down and 7. Crowder back to pass again. Looking deep up the right side. Good coverage by Frisco. And this ball's caught anyways. Zariah Beeson over the defenders. It doesn't matter what we do in this one. They're catching everything. Luckily, we're able to stop the run, though, as it's 3rd and 12. Crowder back to pass again. Looking to the end zone. And this ball is caught for the touchdown. No way. Thomas just absolutely mossed Noah Wade. And I don't understand how we're giving these up. We have good position every single play. We're just not making the plays. There's still a chance for us to come back in this one. Down by 10. We still have the whole 4th quarter ahead of us, but we're going to have to get on the board quickly. As after 2 quick plays, it's already 3rd down and 9. Bridges back to pass once again, looking for somebody open. Has a man open and misses him. That'll make it 4th down. We'll punt it back to the Trojans. Need the defense to come through one time. Here's a pass for Zariah Beeson. He picks up a 1st down and gets past midfield. 2nd down and 1. Crowder passes over the middle. That's Thomas once again. He's up to the 26-yard line as the Trojans are nearing the red zone once again. Handoff goes to Jordan Lovett. Lovett with room to run. He stiff arms a defender all the way up to the 6. Guys, I don't think we're going to stop the Trojans any more times in this game. As here's Goose Crowder under pressure, and there's a play made. Finally, the defense able to do something. I say that as if they haven't held them to 17 points. I say that as if our defense hasn't held them to 17 points, I mean. But these last couple drives, it just felt like Troy could do whatever they wanted. Down 20-7 now. We got to score, and we got to score kind of quickly. 7 minutes left in this game. Make that 6.5. Bridges back to pass over the middle. That's called Javion Hodges. But we're down 2 scores. So ideally you score with still like 3 minutes left to play in this game, and you give yourself a real shot to come back in this one. Ooh, wow, nice voice crack me. 4th down and 10. Bridges back to pass again. He's got Stan Fletcher, and Fletcher might have had room to run, but he just secured the pass there. 1st and 10 from the 49. Bridges passes underneath, caught by Strickland. It's a gain of 4. 3rd down and 6. Bridges back to pass again. Pump fakes. Looking deep down the field. That is knocked away from Stan Fletcher. And that'll bring us to 4th and 6. Can we keep the game alive here? Bridges rolling to his right. Pass is caught underneath by Jewel Vaughn. And Vaughn has the first down, breaks a tackle, and picks up maybe 11. As it's 1st and 10 from the 34. We jump to 2nd and 10. Bridges under pressure. Had no chance of getting that one out to his receiver. It's 3rd and 10. Bridges back to pass one more time. Looking for a shot down the field. And man, he had somebody open underneath, but went for the home run instead. 4th down and 10. Bridges back to pass, looking underneath and throws it at the feet of Jeremy Walls. As we get the ball back one more time with a minute left in this game, as this pass over the middle is caught by Walls. And we're just kind of playing for pride at this point. I mean, there's 30 seconds left. It's 4th down and 4. Bridges trying to find somebody open. Nobody is. He throws it right to the defense. That's just a pitiful way for this offense to end really what was a pitiful set of 2 games. 20-7 is your final score as defenses dominated in this episode. We were only able to put up 20 total points over these 2 games, and a lot of them were by special teams or the defense. Our championship contender stays at an F. Here's another update on recruiting. Guys, the update on recruiting is the same every time. We're going after a bunch of 3-star guys. We're in the lead for a bunch of them. You can see me shuffle around some points here as I felt like some guys needed them more than others. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm doing this. This is Nikki Price doing the recruiting. It's not me. It's Nikki Price. And as you know, Nikki Price, he doesn't do scouting. He just picks all these guys by name because he doesn't have the time for scouting. That's my way of saying our hours are too low to scout any of these people, by the way. I'm just trying to have some fun with this thing. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, guys. Let's have some fun with this shit. All right. If you enjoy this content, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube jargon. We're going to have another video out this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. Hey, have a good day. Or don't.